I will.
More fulfilling than that great oven-baked macaroni and cheese out the oven.
Jam!
This meal
You mean yam?
is prepared and brought to you
Yam.
by the Flex Zone. The only place giving you your sports how you want it when you need it. And if it ain't baked in the oven, I don't want it.
Amen.
All facts.
Oh boy.
We're live on that WBGR sports page right now. Go like our Facebook page, the Flex Zone 1. If you got questions, ideas, want to be a guest, email us, theflexzone1@gmail.com. As always, you can catch us on Instagram. And what else, D?
The Twitter.
At the Flex Zone 1. And of course, subscribe. We appreciate you. Not the first one, the only one. YouTube.com/theflexzone1. Another action-packed show as we prepare this sports feast for you on the week of Thanksgiving. Let us be the first to wish you a happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. As always, we got Flex Talk, we got Sport of the Week, and we got Crevonte's Goofies of the Week, and we close the show with Rapid Fire. But I can't do the show alone against the Flex Zone.
Byron, Goofy of the week. I got a nice little rant.
Okay, singular. We love rants. Singular Goofy of the Week. You've been waiting for it all week. It's back again. And back again on the far end, social media extraordinaire. Don't get the belt, because it's Uncle Raj.
Jam.
What's going on, everybody? Uncle Raj is in the house for your viewing pleasure. Ready to start with the Flex Zone, baby.
Did you just do the Wakanda Forever?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Did he just say viewing pleasure?
Yes, for your viewing pleasure. You know,
Yeah.
they got to see the greatness of Raj, you know. All the ladies out there.
And
You talking about his new album, Raw Styles?
in 3D, by the way.
In 3D.
Now this next man,
It was terrible.
2 words, cash only, because it's Cousin D, baby.
That's right. And I tell you one thing, Lamar Jackson look good. We're gonna talk about him shortly. Got a smile on my face. We're not gonna talk college football because my 2 college teams are not looking good right now. Just throw the whole Trojans away. Just throw them all.
Don't throw your shoulders away, people.
Yeah, whoa.
You need it.
Not them. This holiday season on the Flex Zone, we don't say shoot the club up.
How does that?
Oh, Lord.
Wrap that gift up, baby.
But I don't even understand how we.
I'm trying to transition over. Check out the
How do we
Instagram,
even-
Die Spelling Network YouTube channel.
Wow.
Hot and popping right now. High school basketball back in time.
This guy right here, he doesn't have a problem calling a Thanksgiving meal goofy, or they'll struggle place we'll see on social media. It's Crevonte.
Man. This was a rough week. It was a really rough week. I don't even want to know my record for the games, but of course Crevonte Hurd. Follow us in the Flex Zone. Crevonte Hurd is CREVONTEHURDE. Facebook, Twitter. Crevonte_Hurd on Instagram.
Last but not least, the face that makes the place.
The goofy guy.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
He's the appetizer, the main course, and the dessert, baby. It's holiday season.
He's a 7-course goofy.
Wait a minute, what?
With the Andre Melton, baby. The man himself, baby.
Thank you.
Capitan Goofy.
Thank you, ladies and
7-course
gentlemen.
goofy.
Ladies and gentlemen out there, 5 stars and above, you already know the man who bakes who bakes pies. You know what I'm saying on this holiday season. But you can follow me on IG, the Black
Goofy
American, the Black American Dream, and make sure, like Byron said, you subscribe to the Flex Zone. Just put in the Flex Zone podcast. We are not the first one, we're the only one.
Only one.
So you already know.
Dre, first of all, we got fans for you, Dre. Brianna Marie Moore says Dre with explanation points.
Hey, what's going on?
And Crevonte Raj, this is for you real quick. Margot Johnson says, good evening. It's Margot, what do you guys think needs to happen to improve the Wizards? They're not wasting any time tonight.
Oh,
They going in.
Go. Trust me, brother.
My gosh.
Look. I am so angry with the Wizards. You hear me? I am angry with them. They pissed me off last night. They gave up. What was it? They done my 30. They done my 30 points. John Wall, Bradley Bill. What is you guys doing, brothers? What is you guys doing? Y'all supposed to be in a collective unit. Y'all supposed to do more than just be 5-11. 5-11 is what that record is right now, Crevonte.
I lost count.
They actually did go on a mini winning
Actually-
streak. They did go on a mini winning streak.
I don't hear that. Oh, they don't many winning streak.
Wednesday. They won 2 games in a row.
Games in a row.
Hey, look.
I mean,
do they need to trade up?
I mean, it's at the point where it's blow up season at this point. There's altercations going on in practice. John Wall is cursing out Scott Brooks.
Practice.
One of the top 2 players is about to go because this season's a wash at this point. Like beating the Cavaliers is the best thing that's going to happen to us this year. It's really bad. So I'm looking forward to a high draft pick.
Zion? Tank?
No.
Oh, I wish. Please, bring him.
Barrett, yeah. I need that Otto Porter. I think Otto Porter's maybe on the trading block. Listen, it's blow up season. Do what y'all gotta do. Ernie Grunfeld, gotta get him out of there though, man.
Only dumb fouls sound like
Well,
that.
And unfortunately, Scott Brooks, your head will roll.
Well, they said they had gospel night with the Wizards. They need revival.
Jesus.
They need prayer. They need all that, but they need they need
not
a
even
collection
the
plate.
head can say that
They need the jacket. They need everything.
Margo, hopefully that answered the question. Appreciate the
Because
comments.
everybody beats the West.
Yeah, you're right about that. Now, speaking of somebody getting beat, Le'Veon Bell, he may need to get beat with your belt, Uncle Rod. Misses the deadline, giving up over $14.5 million. He's seeking $17 million per year. Would he get it? Will he get it? Where should he go? And did he make the right decision? Raj, I'll start with you. A lot of points in that question, but go ahead.
Well, after watching his brother Dez Bryant go to the Saints and tear his ACL, I think he made a perfect decision for his NFL.
Well, his
future.
Achilles.
Well, his Achilles.
That's
sorry.
even worse, sadly.
Right.
I think he did
Get well soon, Dez. I did screw you, but get well soon.
Oh, okay. Anyway, he made a perfect decision. Wait till next year. Wait till a team like maybe
The Ravens.
the Ravens, maybe.
Yeah.
Y'all not go. Wait, we talking Le'Veon Bell?
Le'Veon Bell. Maybe
What $17 million? Where?
the Ravens. They're gonna have cap room.
The Jets?
Maybe the Jets.
Open that coupon book. Ain't no Taco Bells in that thing. Ain't no Le'Veon Bells or Taco Bells.
We ain't doing that. We ain't doing the Jets. But maybe the Ravens, maybe the Miami Dolphins, and maybe I don't know.
D?
Look,
Just two teams I got.
after what we've seen with the injuries with Dez Bryant, Alex Smith, sadly, yeah, I think Le'Veon did make the right decision, man. But yes, don't you want to beat your Steelers?
Don't forget about Earl Thomas.
Yeah, Earl Thomas too. But look, don't you want to come beat your Steelers, beat the Bengals, beat the Browns, be a Raven, baby. Make that Raven Steeler rivalry great again. Make it great again. We need you. We need you to be a Raven.
We're not going to do
That's
that.
right. Lamar Jackson and Le'Veon Bell together, that is more better than being the president in 2020. Almost better.
Wait a minute.
Oh, don't worry. It'll be Trump again.
I need my man Daryl to call in because he's been spewing this foolishness all day. But let me chime in for a second.
Oh, I got last. Oh gosh, this is gonna be good.
So, if the Ravens get rid of Joe Flacco, they clear up $19 million in the cap.
Yeah.
Which means they could sign
Shut up.
Le'Veon Bell for
shut
this
up.
amount of money.
Shut up. Ain't no $17 million. Stop it. I don't care if they had the cap. I'm not gonna do it.
First of all, let me finish my soliloquy.
Shut up.
Let me finish
Okay.
my monologue.
Okay, I'm sorry.
My diatribe.
I'm sorry.
Hello.
I apologize for my outburst.
Thank you.
Shut up.
So,
Shut up.
like I was saying,
Shut up.
so unlike you guys,
You don't even know what you're saying.
no, I know what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
Shut up.
If I'm the Baltimore Ravens, I don't sign Le'Veon Bell for no $17 million. Are you crazy? $17 million to a running back? 28 years old? How much more time he's got?
That much?
How much more time he got?
28.
He'll be 27.
27.
Right.
Look,
He's in his prime.
got three-
This be the perfect time to give him that money.
He's got 3 years max.
How much you want? $17 million. $17 million a year. It's going to be a 4-year contract.
No. If I'm the Ravens, I don't sign him.
I don't think you should. But I'm just saying.
What I do is I draft one of these young boys, get one of them
And do
in
what
there.
everybody else does.
Yep.
Okay.
Because a running back is a dime a dozen out
I
there.
don't see this year. This ain't no Saquon Barkley in this draft.
Well. You done?
I mean, but if I'm Le'Veon Bell, you might as well go to a trash team, get your check, go ahead and get your money.
your revenge on the Steelers.
I'm not mad at you for getting your money, but ain't no way in hell that somebody should give a running back $17 million.
Listen, my thing is, if they worth it, they worth it. I personally think you ran down a couple questions. I hope I hit them all. I think he did what he was supposed to do for the sake of his health individually, because they always say if you're about the team, the organization is not about you, but you have to be about the organization. I hate how they treat individuals like that, because at the end of the day, if an individual gets hurt, the organization is going to be like, well, shrug their shoulders, but they want you to be all about the team and make pay cuts and things like that. I don't think that's fair. So I think Le'Veon Bell was about him, and I'm not mad at him being about him, especially him being a running back. His life expectancy in the NFL is not long, so I'm all for what he did. As far as teams he should go to, I didn't really get a chance to look at that cap room, but I can't imagine they paying too many people San Francisco 49ers. I think that'll be a hell of a spot to go to. Obviously for next year, Jimmy G coming back, Le'Veon Bell, Kyle Shanahan. I think this offense could go through the roof. And was that a third question?
It was you already said the Ravens. They're not gonna sign him.
No. I don't think the Ravens should sign him.
Go to the Colts.
But it is intriguing though. It's intriguing.
Oh no, it'd be intriguing for anybody to get him at this point. Even if you got a solidified running back, it's intriguing.
But I like those picks. I like the 49ers, and I like what you said with the Colts.
I think the Colts should get him. Michael Cheek, Lamar, spell Lamar name right. He's a starting quarterback of your Ravens. Didn't impress me. He impressed me because we won. That's all I care about at the end of the day.
Get W's. That's all. It's hard to do for a guy who just came out of college. Get W's as a starter.
Hey.
That's tough. And no matter who he plays, the NFL, it's hard to get W's.
Well, we got to transition to Crevonte's favorite thing.
I'm out of here.
WWE Survivor Series last night. I gotta ask you though, did you hear your girl Rhonda?
I heard. I'm so glad I missed it because I would have had an attitude while y'all ate y'all lavish steak and and all these good goods.
Well, while you brought that up, I gotta bring it up, man. We had a wonderful time at Jimmy's Seafood. We got to meet Ray Rice, man.
Yeah. That's huge.
We got to meet Ray Rice, baby. Yeah. He was there. I mean,
he looks well. I saw the picture. He looks well.
Him and his lovely wife.
Yeah, his lovely wife.
Looks
Second time I've seen them, and looks wild, man. Looks real wild. Looks in good spirits.
And look like he lost a little bit.
Yeah. He got honored yesterday at the Ravens game. 2008 Ravens team got honored.
That's cool. Yes. I'm glad y'all got a chance to meet up with Ray Rice. Hopefully you guys could put the bug in his ear. Possibly. I don't know if he's doing any spots now, but
Dre actually took care of a little something.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
I mean,
maybe something.
I didn't want to put it out.
Maybe something to come. Maybe something. Stay tuned.
We set it up and then we let Dre close it out.
Hey, man, you threw the oop to Dre.
Yeah, we threw the alley.
I ain't mad at you, baby.
Hey, look.
But
let me say this. I guess this is a little bit of breaking news then, and talking to Ray, you may actually see him back in the area sometime soon. So
sheesh. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hey, that's news. That's news. Listen, man.
Breaking news.
This man does what's best for business.
I'm all for it. But okay, so Ronda Rousey. Obviously I wasn't there, but if I was there, I would have had an attitude because I know that's my girl. And I saw her get destroyed one time on television. I don't need it to happen. I didn't want it to happen again.
Oh, trust me. We would have seen it not once, but twice recently. She done got 2 back-to-back whoopings.
Listen. I'm not in the
They
business.
were the thorough whoopings, too. They were the type that Uncle Ryan, when you get that belt, and you just, when you start, and you know it's thorough, when you start dancing up on that thing, just, like, Jesus, man.
I didn't want to see that.
I ain't seen no butt whooping like that in a minute.
I'm going to get y'all back to Florida. Let me just tell you how I'm glad I didn't see it.
It was so good. Me and Uncle Raj had tears in our eyes.
And I was over there like, come on, boy.
That disrespect.
No. They say that Ronda Rousey got Brian Pillman when Austin gave Brian Pillman the business years ago.
Oh gosh. Well, does this set up a rematch?
Goofy.
As Charlotte did actually lose due to disqualification.
Yes, I think we will see a rematch at Mania. They had to kind of book themselves out of a corner, so they kind of did with.
Hell of a match, though.
I'm assuming Charlotte's going to turn heel and Becky's going to be the baby face. The fans are so fickle right now. I hate to say it, but they are. Mm-hmm. They're so confused because Ronda got booed. Ronda got booed terribly last night too. I don't think you would have liked that too, which didn't make much sense.
And it was surprising that Ronda. I was surprised at that finish because I thought maybe a double count out
you
type of finish,
and which would have been perfect. I think a double count would have been perfect.
But I mean, for Charlotte to turn heel, I liked it because to me Charlotte is a better heel than she is a face.
Definitely.
And what better time to do it than to against somebody like a Ronda Rousey? I mean, and to me it was unexpected because I mean it was one thing to beat her down, maybe get a chair shot in. No, she beat her ass.
The kendo stick, the chair, all of it.
What's your question, real quick?
What do you mean by turn heel?
That means become a bad person, a bad guy.
So she wasn't always a bad person.
Well, no, she was a bad person at one time, but then she turned to a good person later on.
Yeah.
But last night she went from a good person back to a bad person for her actions.
Yeah.
It seems like there's a lot of character building in wrestling.
It is.
It is.
You have to have that.
It's like you watching Star Wars and you see your favorite Jedi become Darth Vader. You know.
Yeah.
Something like that. To that extent.
Just turning good and bad. You can't. Right. Shouldn't be allowed to do such.
Well, no,
goofiness.
The Big Show do it all the time.
Does he now?
Well, Raw, the clean sweep. If you don't count the pre-show, but D, we watched the pre-show, baby.
Yes, we did, and
gosh.
I gotta admit the tag match wasn't that bad. I gotta admit, I kind of like all the tag teams got a little run, and the Usos.
Well, you're not entertained.
This is what I was doing during the pre-show.
No, stop.
He was dozing.
Stop. It wasn't that bad.
Wait a minute, you look like you on Lexington Market right now.
I was where James Ellsworth was, baby. Where James Ellsworth was, you know.
It's a lot of comfort for him right now.
Was it him or Enzo Amari who was like that? Because
Enzo was an idiot last night.
Oh, he got thrown. Real quick, Roger, I'm going to go to you real quick.
Yep.
Seth Rollins beat Shinsuke. That was a great match.
Hey, it was an excellent match, man. I enjoyed every bit of that match. The spots were excellent. They were on point. Shinsuke gave a hell of a performance, but Seth Rollins showed why he is still one of the best.
Mocking him, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, he showed why he was one of the best wrestlers in the business.
Yeah, that was good. Laying on the ropes. D, I'll give you the women's side. Nia Jax.
Nia Jax probably had the most heat last night because she injured Becky Lynch with that stiff, hard
jam
punch that she gave her on Raw.
Sir, can you say that all the way through, please?
I want to say a straight potato. That's what it was, but
it was stiff and hard.
It was. If you see Becky Lynch's face, all you got to say is,
I'm not doing this.
It looks like a rainbow sherbet.
Wow, we already talking about Trojans here. Now we talking about things stiff and hard. Good Lord Almighty.
No, wait a minute. No, look. We're not going down that alley. But anyway.
You done went down the aisles a couple of times.
Yes, I'm trying to turn the bus back around. You're not letting me.
Come on, trying to turn the bus around. You know what you talking about? I think to turn the bus around.
Anyway, Nia Jax is getting a push. She's on the face Ronda Rousey.
Now you talking about
next.
pushing?
God forbid Ronda Rousey do not get nowhere near Nia Jax, or she might punch the hell out of you. But it was good to see that she's getting the push. To me, I actually got an elimination. I was shocked about that too. Naomi is I don't know what they're doing with SmackDown's women, especially Asuka and Naomi.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Well, Dre, the match of the night we said was Buddy Murphy versus Mustafa Ali.
Yes, it was.
205 Live
was in effect. I haven't been this entertained by a cruiserweight match in a long time. I mean, I'm dating back to maybe the WCW days when it was the Monday Night War deals. I mean, Buddy Murphy. I mean, I've always liked Mustafa Ali, but Buddy Murphy. I mean, good Lord, like you made me actually want to watch 205 consistently. I catch it here and there, but 205 Live consistently is something I got to
watch it every night because Leo Rush and Cedric Alexander. I told y'all they was gonna steal the show, and they stole the show, baby. And I wish that would have been on the pay-per-view too, but it wasn't.
I mean, look, I gotta tune into these guys more often. If you have those type of performances, definitely one of the matches of the night. I mean, to me, I think that was the best match of the night.
But you know what?
I was fairly entertained from start to finish, and I mean, you hats off to those gentlemen.
But you know what? That's where wrestling should go at. It should go at from the 205 Lives to the New Japans. That type of wrestling, it always impacts the crowd. It always gets over those type of them type of performances, them type of wrestlers. But they seem to always be pushed in the background. They always seem to be pushed to the because you know how Vince is. He loves the big strong guys. He loves the guys that are going to be goofy. They're going to have a stick.
And real quickly, I mean,
I love him.
Just to continue your point, not only with the 205s, NXT TakeOver.
Yes.
How many times have we seen that the fact that NXT is a better show than what the main roster, the pay-per-view that they put on? NXT always grade A, nothing less. Ever since dating back to Sasha and Bayley and their NXT TakeOver, and since then, to me, it's just like they have never disappointed you ever since.
Real quick, this was a BB match, bathroom break. AOP beats the bar.
No, actually, it wasn't.
I like
to
that.
me, it wasn't really a bathroom.
No,
break.
it was a bathroom break because
it wasn't that bad.
He went on himself.
He went on himself.
Now that was funny.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen, that's when I got my steak. I didn't pay attention.
That part was actually. I laughed at that
We got to
part.
talk about Roger's favorite boy, Daniel Bryan.
Oh.
We're getting to him real quick. SmackDown. Shane get beat like a drum.
I mean, the whole team got beat like a drum.
Samoa Joe didn't last 1 minute.
Everybody got these hands.
What is with Samoa Joe? I'm going to defend him because I thought this was up. He is still hurt.
Oh, Lord.
He is still injured.
You know, Raj loves to hear that.
He came back briefly to kind of help out with them going over to Saudi Arabia, but he is still hurt. So,
man,
we might not see Samoa in a while.
Look, everybody got these hands. That's the only thing I liked.
Well, Angela says it's going to be okay, Crevonte.
She see me struggling? Oh, wait, what's she talking about?
No, just put your hands out.
It's going to be okay.
No, get your fingers out.
She'll be
just put your hands out to say yes.
And speaking of real quick, Brock Lesnar, Mandel, Bryan.
B. Waters, and Dwayne Allen. Yes.
Daniel Bryan did get some of it.
Look, your good boy got taken to Suplex City, and I loved every bit of it.
You know what? That first about 10 minutes of that match, I loved every minute of that. I was hyped up. I was like, yes, give it to him, Brock. Destroy him, Brock. Yeah, give it to him, bang, bang.
Yeah, but I was scared for him though during that match because man, he slammed him. I was like, please get up. Like that was my fear.
But they was telling you a story, and to their credit.
No,
I think Brock really respects Daniel Bryan a lot. I think he gave him a lot.
I agree with you. He does respect him because he was able to get his move set in. And he
almost got the ass lock in. I'm like, come on now, Brian. You tap out of this. Come on.
Nah, he was not going to tap out of that.
Ain't no way in the world.
It had you believing them.
Doing that.
It did what it's supposed to do. They told the story.
Back to UFC, he is not tapping out to no left.
I just think the crowd maybe was a little confused because Daniel Bryan just really beat up AJ Styles in the heel fashion. So I think the crowd was just like, we really don't want to cheer for Brock. He's a part-timer. But we want to cheer for you, Daniel, but you just beat up one of our boys. So I think the crowd's a little emotionally confused.
But they got it together once, after he got his ass whipped. They got it together and they was like, yes.
But that's why I think the belt whipping came early to get the fans kind of
right. Yeah, because it was dry. It was silence. They was like, damn, we just really getting his behind whipped out there.
Well, she said the Redskins, Crevonte. That's what she was talking about.
Oh.
That's all right.
Send the clean, Lex.
But that's why. But Angie, that's why I'm never too high. Never too low. But I'm gonna get him today, though.
Well, I hate
wait a minute. Why are we calling her Angie like this is power? We gotta stop this now.
I know Joe Theismann was first, and now Alex Smith. It's a shame.
It's
well, actually, since you want to mention Joe Theismann,
I have to. I got that.
You got that. Okay. You got the stats. All right.
Take a break.
Let him do that.
Real quick, we got a Twitter poll though first.
The Twitter.
Who's the midseason MVP? Tom Brady, Pat Mahomes, Todd Gurley, or Khalil Mack?
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees not on this, man. You need to take Tom Brady off and put Drew Brees on.
Drew Brees.
Yeah, take Tom Brady. That's the only time you hear me say it. Take him off. And we'll be right back after this break. We got a special guest. He's a Cowboys fan. He was here a few weeks ago.
That's right, my boy's
one and only
back,
Jay
baby.
is back to talk his stuff on the Flex Zone. Only place giving you sports how you want it when you need it. Right back after this break.
What's good, everybody? You already know who it is. Drizzy Dre. What's good, everybody? You already know who it is. Drizzy Dre, Mr. One and Only, the man of 1,000 nicknames. And all I'm saying is go ahead and like our Facebook page, The Flex Zone. You see us every Monday at 10 p.m. on WBGR. So you might as well go ahead and hit that like button for me. Not asking for much. Hit that like button. You already know what it is. What's good, everybody? This is Drizzy Dre, Mr. One and Only, the co-founder and executive producer for The Flex Zone. Go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Flex Zone, to catch us each and every week. All the craziness that you may have heard or you may not have heard. Go ahead to YouTube, subscribe, The Flex Zone, to catch us.
Welcome back to The Flex Zone. Only place giving you sports how you want it when you need it. We're back. Break's over. But this guy here, he's smiling ear to ear. And we already told you he's on billboards. And he's back here on The Flex Zone, baby. One of the biggest Cowboy fans I know, baby.
Yes,
the one and only Jay, back on The Flex Zone. What's up, brother?
How y'all doing? I'm glad to be back, man.
I'm about to say, man, sound excited, man.
It's good company to be here.
Come on, man, that pen's blue. Come on, man. You want me to say it for you?
Say it for me.
How about them Dallas Cowboys?
How about them, man?
You know what?
How about them Dallas Cowboys?
I'm going to say it with you, too, baby.
You know
yes,
what? I'm loving
yes,
it.
Yes. In your case, no, you're done.
The Redskins
put the bread on. Put the bread on because
I feel
over.
bad for Alex Smith though. I do feel bad for Alex Smith.
No. It's definitely rough because obviously this isn't the first time something like this has happened to the Redskins.
Right.
So, 33 years ago, same day, same place on the
Sheesh,
field.
talk about
same final score. It's just that the Redskins was going to lose the end of this one. Both Pro Bowl left tackles were out on that particular day. Trent Williams currently, and back then it was Joe Jacoby.
I didn't know that.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
There was a lot of significance about Sunday, and it's almost scary. But now they did say that it wasn't career ending, but for sure it's season ending. I mean, you had to see, you just had to know. But it's not a death sentence. It's a.
And
it should be a realization.
32 didn't help the situation either.
No.
I mean, he lost him. Y'all lost Geis. I'm a big LSU fan, but I thought Geis was going to be a real good piece for y'all. But Adrian Peterson stepped up. Then y'all lost Paul Richardson. He been up and down for y'all this year. He's supposed to come in. Y'all gave him big money this off season, so he's supposed to come in and give y'all a little boost. So that's 3 integral pieces for y'all offense that y'all lost. So I mean that was huge. And so, but we're gonna flip it. We can keep it in the NFC East.
Okay. Yeah.
What we like about the Giants though? What y'all like about the Giants? Do y'all think they can? Do y'all like Odell's prediction that they can go undefeated for the rest of the season?
Oh no. He's
Do y'all like how they playing?
I like the last game. As long as it was a W, I think that's all that matters. But they are still.
They got to take it week by week.
Absolutely, they're struggling.
They're still a flawed football team.
No question.
They're still struggling now. You can obviously see the spark of Saquon Barkley, and you see what Odell Beckham continues to bring to the table, but they are still struggling.
Wait a minute. Speaking of spark, why the hell do you have that damn crown on?
Because there's a reason why I had the crown.
What's the reason for the crown?
It's gonna come. It's gonna
come.
Ooh, I ain't even look at it.
Jay, I gotta ask you.
What you got?
Your boys went down to ATL.
Uh-huh.
And they ain't tail stomped them Falcons, baby. They named Matt Ryan Melton Dome. The air condition was up high, baby. They had them on defense. The tackling Dutchman got it done again, baby. Jalen Smith, baby. The Marcus Lawrence, baby. Zeke Elliott was running over them players like he was running over the parade, baby.
Don't forget the Wolf Hunter. My man Van Der Esch.
Yeah,
Van Der Esch.
the Wolf Hunter.
I like that.
My nickname Van Dash is the tackling Dutchman.
That's what you call him. I like a lot of people call him tackling
Yeah, I like
Dutchman.
that.
I like the Wolf Hunter though.
The Wolf
You
Hunter.
feel me? I'm afraid of wolves. And if somebody's called the Wolf Hunter, I'm gonna be like, oh, damn, this is a
he's
bad
a problem.
motherfucker.
He's a problem. he's a problem. But for the Dallas Cowboys, I've always said you go as Zeke goes. If Zeke gets you over 100 yards, it bodes well for
Giving Zeke the ball.
it bodes well for Dak Prescott to not mess up. Don't give him so many opportunities to not mess up.
Doing that. You're right.
So
He's good at doing that.
And that defense is something. ain't too shabby. It ain't too shabby.
Early. Eagles get demolished. Y'all beat the Eagles.
Oh,
You see, unfortunately, Alex Smith breaks his fibula and tibula.
His entire leg.
Y'all get the Redskins this Thursday while you eating your mac and cheese. And then you get the Saints. So, do you guys have a legit shot at winning the NFC East now?
We do, but I got mixed feelings about that. As a Cowboys fan, I want to see us succeed, but a part of me doesn't want to see us succeed because I don't think it's good I don't think it's good to have Jason Garrett.
We keeping the job. I'm not keeping the job now.
So every week that we keep winning, it's like, come on, man. It's almost like how the Giants, if the Giants keep winning, if you're a Giants fan, you like, come on, what are y'all really trying to do here? What are we fighting for? 8-8?
That's exactly how I
trying to get a
feel.
quarterback.
That's
So,
exactly how I feel about Jay Gruden. That's exactly how I feel.
So I'm gonna read you the schedule. I'm gonna read you the rest of the schedule.
Whose schedule is this?
Cowboys.
Okay.
So they have the Redskins this Thursday.
Saturday
Right?
win.
Then we got the Saints,
Then you get the
right?
Saints at home.
Oh,
You get the
they
Eagles
may
at
win.
home.
Whew.
They could win that.
You get
That
the
goes.
Colts. You get the Colts. That'll be a good game.
They could win that.
You get the Buccaneers at home. And you
No.
get with the Giants and
Okay.
the Meadowlands.
You know what?
They could end the year on a good note.
Yeah, I see 9-7.
You know what?
I see 9-7.
I'm here to say it. The Cowboys are gonna run the table, baby.
think so. I
You
think so
see
too,
this?
man.
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
No, well,
Run the table. Run the table.
They gonna run the table. They
They
gonna
gonna beat the
run this
Saints. They gonna
table.
beat the Saints.
Zeke gonna run this table all the way to the playoffs. That's what's gonna happen.
They're gonna beat the Saints.
Angela said Dre stop, by the way.
You need to whistle.
They're gonna beat the
Us.
Saints. They're gonna beat the Saints.
Did you hear me say it with my
let me ask
chest?
you
Not
this.
being
Is Zeke
the
a
What does that
top 3
mean?
running back in the league?
He's number one to me.
Yeah, he's three.
He's
He's
number one.
definitely top three. He's definitely top three.
You said Zeke the best running back?
I just want to know top 3 amongst y'all. To me, I think he's the best.
The best.
But I know that's a hard pill for a lot of people.
I think it's Todd Gurley, and then I think it's Zeke.
I think it's Zeke with Todd Gurley's on his back.
Is it?
Todd Gurley's on his heels.
Is it the system? Is it a scheme with Todd Gurley?
No,
you got to think there were a lot of people,
I seen Todd Gurley run at Georgia.
You just never
he can run pretty good. He can run pretty good,
but what happened when he got Sean McVay? A lot of people look good.
He looked good before Sean Kane, though.
I'm saying he was the one. No. He was the one bright spot before Sean McVay came. He was the one bright spot because if for sure wasn't Jared Goff. Now if you want to talk about what Sean McVay brought, Jared Goff.
What was Zeke doing that?
He was just successful. But I think if you put Todd Gurley with the Cowboys, it'd be the same thing.
And I think both teams have real good offensive lines.
They do.
It helps. It helps.
I think after you pass that first line of scrimmage, Zeke and Whatchcall can both take it to the house. They both take it to the house. But if for some reason it's something about Zeke's he's elusive and he can they both catch it in the backfield. So you might be right.
I think it's also about the quarterback.
The quarterback too, because Jared Goff and Dak
they put 8-9 in the box against Zeke. Against Jared Goff, he probably get more.
Right.
I'm saying I've seen Zeke not perform a couple games this year, and the Dallas Cowboys is supposed to have one of the best offensive lines in football.
But how many are they putting in the box?
How great is he?
No, it's not about
No, it is about that because running backs get it done.
Because Todd Gurley is going against what? What does he have in his offense? Outflanked out there, he got Brandon Cooks, and he got Robert Woods, and he had Cooper Kupp before he got injured, right? I forget the tight end's name. He don't even matter. My man barely get touches. I forgot. It started with B or something like that. Yeah, Hegman. Yeah. And then you got Jared Goff throwing it. You feel me? So as a defense, it's a lot of stresses out here. If you playing the Cowboys, ain't too many stresses out wide. We were like, we can, you good. If something happens, we maybe can shade somebody over there.
Yeah, but offensive line in football.
Yeah, but I can stack it and scheme it so that we can really.
And so can the offensive line. It doesn't matter how many. It doesn't matter if it's 8 or 9 people on defense. If you scheme it,
are you more scared of Dak throwing it, or are you more scared of Jared Goff throwing that pill?
No, by no means, because Dak Prescott is average. And honestly, Jared Goff is not that much better.
In Dak's defense, he made a hell of a throw on third down yesterday.
Right.
So the rookie got up, let him down the field. He played all right.
And it's about the blocking scheme up front. If you have a good offensive line, it doesn't matter how many people you put in the box. It's about the blocking scheme.
You talk all about Todd Gurley. When this first started, Todd Gurley was in the MVP, and he was an MVP candidate, and we thought he was going to break LT's record of 31 touchdowns. Right now he's at 17. It ain't happening. He ain't breaking that record.
Let us know, Todd Gurley or Zeke.
Well, I think the MVP is going to be Drew Brees anyway.
Call him.
But I'm saying
real quick. Oh, go ahead.
I just want to say Todd Gurley's leading the league in touchdowns and receiving and rushing.
Call let us know what you thought about Lamar's first thought. I want to hear what you thought about it.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Jay, real quick.
Real quick, because I've been wanting to see how y'all thought about this. Le'Veon. Should the Ravens go after Le'Veon?
We said earlier. Yes.
I think it should go down. I think it should go down. I think it should go down.
Lamar Jackson, Le'Veon, call him.
Absolutely. Look. Flacco is out of there. It was a lot of money is going to be y'all going to have next year.
That's what Jay was saying. Yeah, that's what Jay was saying.
And what are we really talking about? I spoke to Roger, but what are we talking about? We talking about 40? Like we're not talking about like big, massive Odell contracts or nothing like that. We're talking about he just wants $40 million guaranteed.
We give that $40 million guaranteed.
What are y'all giving right now? Y'all paying like $2 million in total for y'all running backs.
In total.
Yeah, in total for y'all running backs. Y'all running backs ain't nothing.
$2 million in total.
Hey, I agree.
Angela says, "Bring me the bell."
Yes. Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Why not?
I like it.
And you know what? Go get Julio too.
And he's in the division. Doesn't that make that matchup more that much more spicier?
Because it hasn't been spicy. It's been soft.
You like it, Drake. Come on.
Speaking of the Ravens, Lamar.
I'm not paying him $17 million per year.
Lamar had his first start yesterday. 27 carries for 117 yards. Of course, 3 of those carries were near down. So there you go. Don't forget, Leonard Fournette had 28 carries yesterday, just to put that into perspective.
He wasn't hurt.
Most rushing attempts by a quarterback in the Super Bowl era. I'm going to go down the list. D, what do you think about Lamar's start?
Well, it was good. I give him a solid B-. That was a good start.
B-.
Yeah, it's a B-. Just the throwing motion still needs some working. But it wasn't bad. And the Bengals defense stinks. I see why is it one of the worst in football this year? Because they're not smart up here either, man. Like, how many times you gonna give Lamar Jackson a wide open lane to run through? I mean, you know it's coming. Everybody know it's coming. Got to practice it, right? Marvin, you should be fired. You should have been fired. And I can't wait till that day. And then Hugh Jackson take a job. But anyway,
how fitting would that be? I loved it. Okay, and that's coming from a guy from I-95 South. I loved it. I am big on Lamar Jackson coming out of Louisville, former Heisman Trophy winner, and I hate it. I hated that it had to happen like this. Well, I guess some Ravens fans would be happy that it happened like this.
It's okay it happened like
this. But I hated how they were using Lamar Jackson. Because it made him look like a gimmick. Like he's not a circus act. He's a quarterback. Let him throw the ball. Let him play quarterback. And unfortunately, Joe Flacco had to get hurt in the process for us to see this. But this is what Lamar's potential is. He can win you games.
You can.
So I mean, I hated that Joe Flacco had to go down like that. And if he goes undefeated through Joe Flacco before Joe Flacco get 100%, I say you run with Lamar. Well, look, I say Joe shouldn't be coming back.
Look, before I even go, I guess you can go ahead and give your thoughts about Lamar Jackson.
I thought Lamar. You know what? I agree with D. I give him a B minus, but only because I want to give him a C. But I don't know if it was he didn't really have the opportunities to throw. I didn't really have too much to go off.
He was in the hospital on Thursday.
I'm about to skip. That's it, y'all.
I can't. I don't know if he had the opportunities. What they gave him, the plate that they gave him, he did pretty good with it. I would like to see more. I can't give him really more, so I'm gonna give him a B minus. It ain't a C. C is almost failing in my grade. So
I think you have to give him at least a B because he won.
Yeah. Look, he won the ball game. He managed it. I'll give him a B minus. I can't give him more.
A couple flashes here.
I need to see him throw more. I hate that he's not throwing, man. Seriously, man.
Well, all right.
All this running stuff. All right, now.
My boy Daryl, Alex. Yeah, I was wrong, and for that, I'm giving the rookie a B plus. I thought that he performed very well. 13 for 19. That means you completed a majority of your passes. You had a high completion percentage out there.
But it's also meant to his point, he wasn't throwing much, but
150 yards. He rushed 27 times for 117 yards.
That's the plus. That's the plus right there.
Look, the one interception that he threw, that's the only reason to me it's not an A, is because the interception that he threw, I thought that he when you look at the play breakdown, he actually did juke the guy, but instead of running, that was the one time.
About 5 or 6 sacks, by the way.
That was the one time he.
Orlando Brown Jr. deserves a lot of credit.
If Flacco was there, he would have got sacked.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course.
Flacco would have been on his back.
On his back like a hotel, as dude.
Well, the one interception he threw, he forced it because he's a rookie. But those type of things do happen. I think that he's going to get better and better. He was able, like you guys said, instead of getting sacks, he was able to extend plays, get out of the pocket, and he brought an electricity to Baltimore. And I think that if Lamar Jackson stays in there and he continues to be the starting quarterback, the Baltimore Ravens will get that 6th spot. They will make the playoffs. And I think that if Joe Flacco gets in there and interrupts the rookie's growth, I think that the Ravens will not make the playoffs.
Listen, I'm not going to go that far because
look at the schedule.
He has to prove himself as a passer. I don't care what the schedule is. You can scheme against a quarterback that doesn't throw the ball.
Oh, the hotline.
Who we got?
This is Angela.
Hello.
What's up?
Hey.
What's up? How you feel about Lamar?
How I feel about Lamar? Well, earlier I discussed with some friends, but I think, I'm kind of happy. This is excitement, what we need in Baltimore. Again, I do agree with some of y'all that he does need to definitely develop the pass. I think once he's out there more, I think they'll probably start trusting him a lot more because he knows how to, get out of that box. Because I know the line is kind of shaky right now, but I really liked him. I know he would have definitely had an A rating, but because of that interception. But definitely, honestly, I hate to say it, but I wouldn't even really put Joe back in. I really don't see them making a run to the playoffs, but I would definitely like to see more of this kid and see what he can contribute to the team, for sure.
So real quick, do they make the playoffs? Yes or no?
Yes, so they're out first round. They're out first round. I don't know if they would, but let's just see after the Falcons game. Let's see how they do when they play the Falcons, and we'll go from there. I think they got the Raiders, so let's see what happens with the Falcons game. I'll come back and hit y'all up later on that one. So,
thanks,
Hey, appreciate you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Holla.
you too. Bye.
All right.
So I was saying, I don't care. It doesn't matter what defense you go up against. You could scheme against a guy that's one-dimensional, and until he proves that he can throw consistently from the pocket,
That's true.
he can be beaten. He's still a rookie. Remember that.
Brian says exactly bad game plan for him. My boy Antoine, who'll be on the show next week, right? Says let him be comfortable. The game plan made him comfortable, and he says the Ravens will make the playoffs. Just for all intents and purposes, he missed Thursday. He was in the hospital. Thursday's a big game planning day where you put in a lot of your offense. I think they didn't get to put in everything they wanted to put in. And Ravens coaches are known notoriously, they did with Flacco, bringing them along slow as molasses. So it'll develop a little bit more. You'll see more this week, and you'll see more if he continues to start.
And I mean, I was surprised by the offensive coordinator and that game plan that they were.
Well, he did
put
work with
together.
Vic. They did work with.
I mean,
Eric
only
Roman.
and the only reason I say that is because
preseason,
what he's done
running the
with
same plays.
with like Joe Flacco.
That's what I'm saying. It's not gonna take long for defense to figure it out.
How many times you gonna keep running this?
Basic
But I think people forget though, if you can run the ball effectively, why throw?
Yeah, I understand that, but
This new NFL throwing the ball 50 times.
like it just looked like
And the rookie running
The team
back
can't score if they ain't out on the field.
and the rookie running back
That's
went
how
up
it
for
was.
100 yards.
200-yard rushes. First time since 2012 of Ray Rice, the great Ray Rice, and Bernard Pierce.
Yeah. But I gotta admit, the Bengals defense is terrible. That's why I said they can't be smart upstairs. I'm like they left open lanes open for this
and we
guy.
talk so much
That's
about
unbelievable.
Lamar running. Like Lamar, one difference between him and RG3 is that he will actually get down. He's not afraid to slide or get out of balance. He's not really trying to take those hits. Yesterday it was no hit where it was like like he was able to avoid that. And we compare him to Michael Vick a lot. Michael Vick ran a 4.33 in the combine. Lamar Jackson on his pro day ran a 4.34. So his speed is up. His speed is up.
He was going to make people miss. I do think though now defense coordinators, you got to keep a guy as a spy that takes a guy out of coverage. Got a lot of one-on-one opportunities for these receivers.
Hey, because I know Willie Snead wasn't liking that until mid-third quarter.
Until he proves it.
Well, they got
the
Oakland, Atlanta,
At
Kansas
Atlanta,
City.
at Kansas City.
And then after that,
they
the
come back
Bucks.
home, play Tampa Bay. They go
So it's
out
pretty
to LA
favorable.
for a Saturday night game.
And then they hit the Browns.
what was you saying, Crevonte?
Defensively, it is pretty favorable. But I'm saying, if you take away, because obviously he shows that he's willing to run. He's not scared to run.
Right.
So if you put a spy on him, you're forcing him to pass. So I think that's what defense are going to do moving forward. It's like, oh, he killed the Bengals for 100 plus yards. He's not going to do that.
Or that
next time.
spy better be careful they don't end up on ESPN because they'll break your ankles too.
No, facts. But it's all about closing the lanes.
So
Did you learn? Did we learn that he's not that the moment isn't too big for him, or did we not get exposed to that because he didn't throw it down the field?
No, I don't think the moment is too big for him.
The moment won't look too big for me if I'm throwing it to
No,
you.
but
Listen,
I mean,
listen.
The fact that
real good out
the fact that he was able to meet that high completion percentage, I liked it. When he walked into the room after the victory during his press game, he captivated the room. The reporters really liked him. It seemed Baltimore has embraced him. I think he brought a.
You're not Baltimore, dude. It's early.
He brought a spark though.
I agree.
Like,
I agree.
You've seen this before
Absolutely.
a couple years ago.
Absolutely.
With
But you see when
RG3.
things go south.
Yes.
You see what happen. I'm just saying it's early.
And right now, I think the Ravens are at a perfect time in where you don't have to blow it up.
Absolutely,
You just have to. You're at least at a position where you can plug in.
You can
pieces.
retool.
I think that is
blow
a
up.
benefit. That is a benefit to him. Now another benefit is that this was a big game against a divisional opponent.
Right.
But this was at home. We gotta see how he performs away from enmity.
all right, game ball, not so game ball. You know how we do it. Jay, your performance of the week and your dub of the week. Who didn't do so well?
Oh man, I'm gonna say performance of the week. Shoot, I didn't even think about the performance of the week. To be honest with you, man. You know what? I'm gonna go with Zeke. I'm gonna go with Zeke. I think it was. Yeah. I think he really stepped up big, man. He's one of those players that when he says something and it's really time to show up, he shows up. He's like almost like how Khalil Mack was doing it, but then they started having like a couple silent weeks. But Zeke is really on that. If you give me the pill, I'ma show up. He's been doing it since Ohio State.
Facts. I do know that.
And in the league, he keeps saying it. Just give me the ball. If y'all give me the ball,
watch what happens.
We will win. I will make it difficult for the opposing team to get a W against us. He's just been doing it week in, week out. And I'm a believer. I mean, I'm a believer. I keep saying it. My second favorite team is Ohio State. First is LSU all the way. But at the end of the day, I want to see. I want to see how it keeps going. Now, what was the other one?
Not so game ball.
Not so game ball.
Oh my gosh! Pick one, Jesus.
Golly, man. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Bengals. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bengals, man. They had a chance to really. They already knew the game plan. They knew what Lamar Jackson's deficiencies was, and they had a chance to where they could really try to keep the ship afloat. And I think they really let that one slip.
Not a bad one. They started 4-1 and now they 1-4.
That's what Marvin, it's your fault because you coached them yesterday. You was the defense coordinator yesterday.
Go ahead, dude.
All right, the game ball. Saquon Barkley, man, looked great yesterday. Magnificent. He's carrying the Giants and somehow keeping them in the NFC East race, believe it or not. Wow. Not so game ball. We'll keep it in the East. The Philadelphia Eagles stunk the joint.
Yes, I love it. El Crawford, Core. Yes, keep getting beat.
Man, they had the worst loss by a defending champ in the Super Bowl era.
Killed them.
I could go with that. I forgot all about the Eagles.
They killed them.
What was it, 44-7?
And Malcolm Jenkins hated that.
I love him cry.
Give them all the points, huh? Yeah.
Hey, that was a nationally televised game on Fox.
That's right.
You couldn't switch it off.
You sell out.
The whole nation has to watch it. Watch the beatdown. Watch the hammer. Go down.
Dre, I'll go to you.
All right. My game ball has to go to the Saints, actually. They've only allowed 4 punts through 3 games.
Okay.
That's sick.
That's unheard of.
That's sick.
I mean, and they've scored like, 40 plus in their past couple games. So, I mean, I've never seen anything like this. Even when the Patriots had Brady and Moss together. I never seen anything like this ever before in my life.
I mean, they're comparing this team to the 2011 team, and I'm gonna go out on a limb, which is not really going out on a limb. I think this offense is better.
Oh yeah, because they got it on all fronts. Sure. Receivers, running backs, they got it all.
They got 2 of them.
And Drew Brees may finally get his MVP.
Behind.
And I like Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas, a dog. And what school you go to?
Ohio State.
The Ohio State.
The Ohio State.
Yeah. Now, my
close for my Terps beating them.
Getting it right.
Now, my not so game ball though. I want to take this to the collegiate level.
Oh boy.
So, Colin Hill passed for 34 yards to Preston Williams with no time left, as they thought that Colorado State was going to beat Utah State, only for the game-winning catch to be negated because Preston Williams stepped out of bounds right before he caught the ball.
And that hurts.
They went on the field, celebrating everything.
And that's the worst because they got to stop all that, and get back, and get the bad news.
And then
my gosh.
That's a heartbreaker.
No, it's tough.
So, number 14, Utah State survives to beat Colorado State, 29-24.
Last but not least, our low and high, Crevonte.
I gotta. I have to start low. That is a heartbreaker. I'm gonna say the Redskins for Goofy of the Week. So I'm gonna say not so game ball. Chargers, you can't let that game slip away.
Flip.
You cannot let that game slip away. Especially with that was also a divisional game as well. Mm-hmm. You can't let that game slip away. Especially you had the lead the entire game.
Absolutely.
Now, they definitely need that, and you don't want no implications to mess you up trying to get into the playoffs. And obviously the Chiefs win their division. Game ball, Mitch Trubisky and them Chicago Bears.
NFC North champs to be, baby.
Listen, man, I seen them play against the Vikings. They look like they hit, man. They look like they hit. They dominated them. Like, don't look at the score. Don't look at the final score. It wasn't. I don't think it was that close. Mitch Trubisky, he was out there running, slinging the ball, and you forget they got a running game too. And don't even talk about the defense. They got an elite pass rush in Khalil Mack, who still finds a way to get a fumble and a recovered fumble, or some type of sack fumble in every game. And that's why he's in the MVP race. And it looks like he's a shoe-in for a defensive player of the year.
I don't know. There's a band out there with the Rams, Aaron Donald.
Oh, no, he's there.
Which brings me around to what we was talking about earlier.
What's
that
up?
one piece right there. Nobody was expecting the Bears to pick up Khalil Mack. Right or wrong, right?
Nobody saw that.
Nobody saw it. What difference did that make in that ball club that we talking about him now? Even when the trade went down, it was like, dang, nobody was talking about the Bears. And it was like, I guess with that, what's it called? So if Le'Veon went to the Ravens,
Yeah.
what would that difference, what could that do for the team?
I mean, it's definitely up. It'll definitely be up. But
I'm just saying, you just never know with splashy
you're right.
things like that. I mean, him going to the Texans, of course, he would take them over the top. I mean, because they got Deshaun, they got him still on the rookie
Lamar
contract.
Miller, I've never been a big fan of.
Lamar Miller, you can replace him. Shoot, that takes that offense to the next level, man.
Sure enough. But now I think it's easier to get inserted as a defender, because the defender, there's not really, you do what you do. Now see Le'Veon Bell, he has to go off the offensive line. He has to play within the offense. Khalil Mack, go be Khalil Mack. I think it's a little bit easier for a defender to fit in. To fit in. You hot, go get him. The guy with the ball, go get him.
Well, when's the last time y'all ever had a weapon? They ever had a weapon?
I ain't going bold.
No.
You're right. I ain't going bold.
I wouldn't even say was he a weapon though?
Steve Smith.
I wouldn't even count Steve Smith
Not
either.
this stage is career. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Not
Baltimore's known
That's
for
what
getting
I'm
people
saying.
that
Ray Rice?
It's
Ray Rice. Ray Rice.
But they drafted him.
Now Lamar Jackson's the weapon.
But they drafted him.
Nobody you was ever really like scared of.
Not to Le'Veon Bell's caliber, no.
Yeah.
No, not that kind.
No,
Never.
absolutely
Never.
not. Absolutely not.
Never in the history of the franchise.
You good?
The same thing about it.
You done?
Yeah, that's it.
Not forgetting about Aaron Rodgers. I told y'all he's gonna let you down. Cause he ain't a bad man. Cause he ain't a bad man. That's right, man. That's right, baby. That's right, baby.
You be respectful.
That's right.
His
like
team
And you know
is not
what?
the same.
I gotta get a game ball.
I don't like it. I
to the
didn't like it.
Raiders and the Cardinals for the battle for the number one pick, baby. And now the Cardinals got the number one pick. You're on the clock for my man Nick Bosa from the Ohio State.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That was goofy. That was quite goofy.
All right, real quick, let's get to these picks real quick. We got 3 games on Thanksgiving. Bears, Lions,
I like the Lions at home. They'll show up on Thanksgiving Day.
Redskins, Cowboys. Jay, you going with the Cowboys?
Cowboys all day.
I ain't saying
I
that.
keep opening
I'll
this.
say I know you-
Falcons, Saints. We all know what's gonna happen there.
Listen, guys, this may not be a good Thanksgiving lineup. It's like
This is alright. It's not that bad though. You think so?
I think it could be a potential.
What if it was Bears and Packers?
Probably.
That would've been sweet,
So we see that we have a bunch
Oh,
of
that's right. The Lions. It's usually the Lions.
we have a bunch of divisional matchups, but god dang it, it's a chance that all these could get ugly.
I think the Bears and Lions beat the
It
Bears.
is.
I think the Bears.
It is.
There's a chance that all these could be ugly.
Quick shout out to me and Dre last week. Went 8-4, baby.
Yeah, y'all did that.
Rod's still in the lead with 114, Crevonte 108, D 107, I'm 105, Dre 104. What we got? Browns, Bengals.
I like Bengals.
Go to
We're
Bengals.
gonna skip around some of
I
these.
guess.
Raiders,
I'm
Ravens.
gonna choose the Browns.
Ravens beat the Raiders coming east to west.
Let's see.
I'll take the Ravens. Home game, another home game.
Cardinals, Chargers.
Chargers
really?
Chargers
Really?
better bounce back.
Dolphins, Colts, elimination game.
Colts will beat the Dolphins.
I'm gonna go with the Colts.
Steelers go to Mile High.
Steelers.
Steelers.
Broncos don't have nothing coming.
And I'll go
Su-
Packers,
Sunday
Vikings,
night.
Sunday night. 2 weeks in a row for the
I gotta
Vikings.
go Minnesota home.
I'm gonna choose Aaron Rodgers.
You know,
I'm gonna go Green Bay as
I'm
well.
down with Duck, but I think Minnesota will get him.
So real quick, Jay, how can he keep up with you?
Shoot, man. You can catch me on Instagram, Digital Good Time. So digital, spelled traditional way, DIGITAL, X, the letter X, and Good Time, GOODTIME. It's my feed. I got all. I can do photography on the side, but just my daily living, whatever I'm into. You can catch me right there.
You James Evans, man?
And don't worry, we'll have you back when the Cowboys win the NFCs, bro.
This lavish
Back,
lifestyle that he's out here living.
Right.
Hey, we're gonna take a quick break. Shout out to Jay one more time. We got Goofy set a week after the break on the Flex.
I love making my guest appearances and messing with these dudes.
There you go. There you go.
Always a pleasure, baby. Always.
We'll be right back.
Hey, what's good, people? This is Goofy that's up there at Crevonte Hurd, CREVONTEHURDE. Facebook, Twitter, Crevonte_Hurd on Instagram, and I'm with
your friendly neighborhood cousin D. And of course, you can check me out on the Twitter at DiceBodyNet. And of course, Instagram, Undercase DMARUSD.
And of course, check out WBGR Sports Network and check us out, The Flex Zone, from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. on Facebook Live.
Every Monday, so if it's the NBA playoffs, MLB playoffs, Monday Night Football, or...
Did you just say Monday nights?
Sweet! What is this? What is this? Get off me.
This is your boy Drizzy Dre, Mr. One and Only, the man of 1,000 nicknames.
Goofy nicknames.
Hey, look.
What? What do you want?
Look, I want them to tune in every Monday
That's
at
right.
10 p.m. to see us live for all the debates that we have.
And
right.
goofiness.
And all the goofiness, too.
Because we are the only place that can do what, Crevonte?
Give you sports how you want it.
When you need it.
Hey guys, this is Crevonte Hurd here. I am the senior producer and co-founder of The Flex Zone. Follow me, Crevonte Hurd, at CREVONTEHURDE, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Crevonte_Hurd. I am the voice of reason on the show. I point out all goofiness when I see it, and trust me, there is a lot of it. Check us out.
Hey, they're right. Come on, man.
Get out of here. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. The goofiness. There it goes.
Welcome back to the Flex Zone. Only place giving you sports how you want and when you need it. Real quick on social media, Daryl says Dre stop being crazy. You know Bell will make a difference, and he says Cowboys now win the NFC East. And shout out to Larry joining in as well.
Hey.
But speaking of joining in, as you get ready for this feast this week, can't start without the appetizer and the main course and the dessert. Much like my brother Dre, it's time for Crevonte's Goofies of the Week.
Is that how you started, bro? And once again, I want to acknowledge that D continues week after week to give me a goofy tone. Yeah, I hear him.
Goofy tone.
Guys, this was a rough one. It's gonna be tough to get through this one, but these are the goofies of the week. Sponsored by the Flex Zone. Appreciate you guys for giving me a couple minutes to let me tell y'all what I thought was goofy. And it's just one this week. Oh, I'm sorry. Of course, green card, low level goofy. Red card, high level goofy. And it was rough this week, and I only have one. It's my team. It's the Washington Redskins. Where to start? It is unfortunate that Alex Smith suffered a gruesome leg injury on the same day as Joe Theismann. Same way, same place, same final score. It's so many different variables, so much history that wasn't in our favor happened on Sunday. But let's get into some things that actually happened on Sunday that was quite current that I didn't like. Once again, Jay Gruden finds a way to mismanage the end of games. We had a chance at the end to throw the ball towards the end zone for the win. Instead, they choose to kick a 64-yard field goal. Tell you, get a little more information about this 64-yard field goal. That's not Dustin Hopkins' range. I don't know why even attempt it. I believe his longest range was 56 yards, and you shot for 64. And on top of all of that, he had a groin injury. You had a groin injury as a kicker. You need all that. You can't be hurting all up in here, and you got to kick a 64-yard field. You need to be 100% dead on accurate to make a 64-yard field goal. And him coming off a groin injury, why set him up like that? You might as well you better off throwing a Hail Mary with Colt McCoy to the end zone. Not only and it actually was dead on, but it fell about 5 to 6 yards short, and we end up losing. But oh no, wait, it doesn't stop there. the Redskins, the Washington Redskins, they jump into the quarterback pool, and have a workout. They bring in the likes of E.J. Manuel, T.J. Yates, and
Mr.
But Mark Sanchez. And of those three, no Colin Kaepernick. Duh. Of course we knew that, right? And of the three, they choose Mr. Butt Fumble himself
With Thanksgiving coming up.
as a backup to Colt McCoy. Oh, we need to lay hands on Colt McCoy, because if he goes down, it is a wrap. It is a wrap. You hear me? I actually like Colt McCoy against the Cowboys. He had some success, but Mark Sanchez, guys.
Mark Sanchez.
Why are we doing this? Like, EJ Manuel, TJ Yates, Mark Sanchez, that was your option. That's what you gave us as a backup. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know who's in charge at this point. Listen, at this point, I don't want Jay Gruden there. I don't want the GM there. I don't want anybody there anymore. I don't want it at the sake of my team season, but y'all being goofy. Like, this tops it. This tops it. You had a chance to win a game, throw it away, and you give us a backup of Mark Sanchez, who ain't played a snap of any type of football in a couple years. What is wrong with y'all? I don't want to throw the season away, but it looks like I can throw this season away. Guys, not even. Let me throw this face down. It's all red here, unfortunately. Watch the Redskins. You are my one and only Goofies of the week. Get it together, and I guess we're looking forward to next year, guys. And I'll say it like I say every week.
How about them Cowboys?
There's I just want to there's a thin line between goofy and great, and the Redskins. Y'all on the wrong side.
Thank you for that goofy of the week. One of the Washington Redskins.
What?
Can I get 2 minutes on the clock, Dre? Oh, Dre also says give the Sanchez a chance. LOL.
Give the who?
The Sanchez.
Ask Q about
I guess the only thing be worse is Nate Peterman.
Woo.
Probably was worse.
I mean, look at it this way. You could be the Jets.
Yeah.
Well, at least they got a quarterback. Will the college football record stay the same, D?
No.
Crevonte, where does Zion Williams go in the draft?
The Wizards.
Dre, will a KD Draymond dispute force KD to leave?
Yes.
Kenny was leaving anyway.
What coach needs to be fired?
Ain't no question. Marvin Lewis needs to go today.
Jason Garrett.
Ron Rivera going
Absolutely.
for 2?
I don't have a problem with that. I think that he look, he's trying to get into the playoffs.
Brandon Marshall to the Saints. Good move.
What's Brandon Marshall?
I like it. I like it. That's not any pressure.
Saints best team in the NFL?
No, the Rams.
I think
They beat the Saints. What are you talking about?
Barely.
I think the Saints are the best team
The
in
Saints
the
are the
NFL.
best.
Real quick, what quarterback take for a game-winning drive?
Brady.
Breeze.
John Gruden pass. The game past John Gruden.
Yes.
Yes.
Long
The Eagles
gone.
done.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Who wins the NFC East now that Alex Smith is gone?
The Dallas Cowboys.
Chargers got the 5 seed. Will the Ravens make it at 6, or will it be another team?
I think it'll be another team.
I think it's gonna be another team.
I think the Ravens do get it. Only other team I could see possibly even in the mix is the
Let's
Colts.
break it, baby. The Ravens.
He said it.
And I'm hoping you're right.
First pick in 2019 NFL Draft will go to.
The Raiders.
The Cardinals.
Cardinals, because they can't play the 49ers no more.
You've been listening to the Flex Zone, the place giving you sports how you want it when you need it. Produced by my man Andre Melton, senior producer Crevonte Hurd, AJ, Uncle Rod, social media extraordinaire. Shout out to them. Cousin D with the crown. Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, the crown went away.
Crazy.
Oh boy.
Da-da-da.
Happy Thanksgiving.
But you know what else?
Always keep in touch with us on the YouTube. Subscribe to Flex Zone 1, the only one on YouTube, and like the Facebook page as well. No In Between the Zone this week, right?
Nah.
We'll be back soon with In Between the Zone, but have a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll be here for your leftovers next Monday. Till next time, we gone.
Peace.
Peace.